Dawn welcomes the start of a new day in Kiombo village in its usual picturesque manner, and slowly signs of life begin to stir. Soon the villagers are out and about busying themselves with the early morning chores. But there's something different about this day. As breakfast is fired up, other activity in the kitchen is already underway. Children are outside gathering frangipanis by the load, and the early morning bounty is already being prepared. In Kiombo, there are many signs of excitement and anticipation. Located on Fiji's second main island, Vanuatu, Kiombo and its neighbouring villages in the Kubulau district have due cause for celebration. Kubulau has become a shining example to the rest of the world because of the effective management of its traditional fishing grounds, Ongolingoli.
Welcome to Kubulau!
Today, a big welcome party was on hand to greet a group from the Coral Reef Alliance, an organization that has come on board to help in their conservation efforts.
Hey! Oh yeah, sure.
Elizabeth.
We have worked over the past 5 years to establish work with a community marine protected area here in the Kubulau district, the Namena Marine Reserve. So our approach to coral reef conservation is ensuring that marine protected areas are managed effectively, have the money that they need to be managed, and that local communities like here in Kiombo have benefits that they're deriving from the conservation partnerships that we're able to set up.
I'm Deborah. I'm from San Diego, California, and I'm very honored to be here with you.
Hello, I'm Rob. I'm from Boulder, Colorado, United States. I'm delighted to be here. Thank you.
I'm Julie. I'm from San Francisco, California. Thank you so much for welcoming us into your home.
And when I had my refreshment given to me, they said, "Welcome." You said, "Welcome home," and that was wonderful because I do feel at home.
Conservation is nothing new. It has been there. It's been with us for all along. The elders used to do it. Only this generations tends to run away from it.
Marine Reserve mai namena e toia u wawanua. Ara toia u tanganga na nganturanga na tui Kubulau sambal. En nona nanumiranga na nona kau. Warau taga kina indua na tukutuku. Mole kina na vikoro. Uno taga kina. Na mbimbi ni kena na maruru yo namena. Me senga ni ranalei rawata ngakina naika. Rambu rawata talangkina indua na uruburi ni lau.
Once we brought it back, the elders are happy with it. They are, because they are confident through them, partnership with other supportive organization can always do it.
The Namena Marine Reserve occupies a large portion of the Kubulau district's Ngolingoli. Set up in 1997 out of concern for increased fishing activity and poaching on the reefs, villagers in the district, like Kiombo, are now reaping the benefits of their commitment to marine conservation, with increasing interest from visitors who are willing to pay to dive the popular site.
The $25 that comes into a managed account by the resource committee, 50% of that income goes to a scholarship system and 50% of that goes to the management of the marine reserve and the environment and management activities.
Watisoni Sokiveta hails from Kubulau and is one of many from the district who has reaped the benefits gained from the Namena Marine Conservation Project.
Nangono sa rongo mikino na scholarship ni Roni Bebu ke wiki mo nangono Kubulau.
sa ndona badungule bu sa tereu ni kila sa rani tostalungo wuli betani sa chugo ndona ila we solia botamu ndona chino Kubulau werna kena ngone merto sena non roguli kau maniken na isebu mena bat mo dingo mona mata ni wasi ni webu kini scholarship ni Kubulau kau tarakin ndona undul me bukena nungu takabona nungu diploma ni environmental science FAT.
There's never enough money to fund all of the conservation that's necessary. So what we have been working with are the tourism providers that come to this part of Fiji and bring divers here. Now, divers are willing to support conservation if they see benefits. They're willing to contribute a fee, like a tourism fee or a conservation fee, if they can see benefits. We have all of the pieces in place. We have a marine protected area. We have operators that are willing to visit and bring people who are willing to pay to visit and support it. And then we have a local community that's benefiting from the visitations.
The Coral Reef Alliance has been lending its support to similar projects in Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, and the Caribbean. After hearing of the huge success of the Namena Marine Reserve project, staff and donors based overseas paid their own way to Kiombo to see firsthand the fruits of their labor.
It's just very exciting to be able to see our work in action. And we've heard so much about Fiji as really our flagship. And here we've gotten to dive the reefs and see the difference that having a marine park has made here. I mean, more fish than I've seen in most places. And then we get to come and visit the village and we get to see the communities that we've actually helped. So it really is very heartwarming to be able to see the difference that the organization has made.
This is a place that is a model for the way communities can live in concert with marine protected areas and coral reef conservation. And we want to be able to shine a very bright light on the Kubulau and the people here and what they've been able to achieve with coral reef conservation. What you see in Namena is unlike what you see in other areas because it's protected. The numbers of fish, the size of the fish, the amount of coral cover, the species diversity is all due to the commitment of these 10 villages and their knowledge that without the coral reefs they can't continue in their traditional way of life.
Na ulu ni songo ya nambose bonua. Keto pambimbi taka chiko nambose bonua. Lago ertuna komiti ni la bona boli na yevator taka taki. Na yocho tini patula wa nambose bonua. Koe endua taniki no keto. Sabayo ngame nambose bonua. Erto sange taka taka na bi komiti.
Linet Marian Dulambola.
Not only has the Kubulau district worked to preserve marine life on surrounding reefs, but it has even taken efforts a step further. 34 members of the community are now qualified tour guides after undergoing ecotourism training with the University of the South Pacific, a project co-funded by the Coral Reef Alliance and Ministry of Tourism.
As instead of the community watching the dive boats come and go to Namena and knowing that money's coming, this is a way for them to tap in and meet the people and meet the divers who are experiencing that marine reserve, who are enjoying the diving, but also to sell their handicrafts, to show what they've got, to receive donations for the schools.
It is quite a big milestone what is happening today with the celebrations of the graduates in ecotourism, of the success of the Namena Marine Reserve, and also of the 15th anniversary of the Coral Reef Alliance. It is a milestone, but our work is still ahead of us.
Bundo to na kandende na nonda ngole listali na koru me dali babulidira na bang tegi baka matau ni umbula. Bambimbi ni oira semberani na biwatur tek teknik na maru ni umbula. Oira sarambula rautu ibonwa. Sar kila rautu ira na kaira rinda ka bamirambula kina. Na baka sama babuli gai duran ye betor to kan tonang ona balau mengeli babuli di beira
na iwale-wale ni bang tekini umbulan tu takawatuko kaya bantu na sini bang takawang matau yana to nangun nan raba mai yo vera ba virna tumena korba me baka samo butu vera yo ninda mai buli o kenda santa mai buli nangai kila ni ke banda bang takawasibe na utiani nangun ndali ba buli dirikina me baka ndendre tok.
Kubulau has come a long way in sustainably managing its marine resources, but the journey is far from over. The challenge now is to ensure that commitment continues to grow.
And if these children in this village are to know healthy reefs, have enough food to feed their villages, they need to take action today.
Me baka ni sa te butu Kubulau na kena marune umbula. Kasa ndona kena baka samsara reikina na sturang ni bonua me sa wastan ndona ilabo na kena sangai me batur tek na buli. Au nunguna numsuka o Kubulau me pilot project kena lomuni tikina. Mai kia me ngai daka kina na sanumbua na be kasa daka tuku Kubulau. Nangona sana rauni reikina na sanumbua. Sana ngai rani rai oro na bunya sana tuku bonolebu. Sana ngai rani rabulo rebiti lebu na be kasa daka tuku bonolebu. Na kena marune umbula kena bonua e webuke kina na kena marune umbula me bakana scholarship ke mami sabang tatu ke Kubulau karo ni beso ta kina nonda bichi na kena marune umbula wa bimbitala na kena sangai me buke na kena taro bise na nonda bula bat kena bibiso nin raki sangol sa tumi nangono.
The hard work is paying off. Kiombo, like the rest of the Kubulau district, is now thriving not only in terms of a healthy marine stock, but also with opportunities that stem from coral reef conservation. The Namena Reserve dive site and village tours are bringing in revenue that will contribute greatly to the development of the district, long after organizations like the Coral Reef Alliance have moved on to other project sites in need of assistance. Besides the scholarship fund, the revenue received so far has provided paid employment for the village tour guides, and some of the youth have also been hired to build a dam and lay water pipes, which will give every household in Kiombo access to clean, piped water.
How much does that weigh there, these
Maybe 20 kg.
That's what I thought. And we're working right now with these 10 villages on a business plan that will carry them through the next 5 years so that they can grow their resources and be able to see a clear path to the future of managing their own coral reefs without our help.
So rawati tinggal tuna sasanga la tungo Veke mami na tuindalania buke mba muria wa malotu na ngona teke buke me domingo. Ke au mandanga au bande takatu in the long run. O Kubulau no dono punang kalunga tamai musi. No nungu tatanda tu eu. And sing ni benefit nga kina indona coral, sindona abusa. And the benefit kina na abusa to do kariti no lomani wonu Kubulau.
I would like to thank everyone here in the village and everyone in the Kubulau district for such hard work, the effort, sticking with it even during times when it's challenging, for doing the hard work that's necessary.
I just want to thank the Kubulau for their original vision, for their willingness to work with us, and for their becoming that world model that is going to change the course of coral reef conservation.
This is an excellent area to really show the rest of the world what can be done when you really unite different groups together to work to save the coral reefs and to really enrich the communities that the coral reefs serve.
Orang Kubulau. Ayo mbah. Orang inati.
Babin bunak ngabali bukin la ikina matambo si bonua ni tikina baturang Kubulau na non rto rival mo to naturang. To naturang ni bonua nan rto wasia indona ilabu. Me kema mina numikina na skau ki Kubulau na bising ni matak. Ka usaba asal taltuan kina be SIBT. Ke rau ni rival mo to na kena maru non de umbula. me waka ki tu bagador tumi Kubulau biutunga ni tu bono tampu arla ngolenga ne le nunu ki wasinga mo nei labo ni nonda le nunu ka ke mo pangata tungo me Willy wena Kubulau scholarship fund usa mo rawati kina nugisala ana nungu rawata na Bachelor of Applied Science ka umbole ke munikina ke ro ni tamaro non te umbula yang balicir non takau na bisingin mo tak.
Naga!